There's an interesting piece of information you can read for yourself in the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Basically, it talks about how after 49 days, the human soul reincarnates into a new body. Now, the thing that's interesting with that is that the 49 days also corresponds within science terms as to when the pineal gland develops within the fetus while it's still in the womb. This is also when gender is determined. Now, something like this just sort of makes you wonder, is there a coincidence between that, or is there something more? Charles Price is here to talk to us today about reincarnation and meditation. You're watching Paradigm Shift, Sight Beyond Sight.
My name is Charles Price. I'm a Buddhist. Among many, many other things, I am everything, as is everybody. I've worked with past lives myself and with many other clients for quite a while, and the benefits of it is a better understanding of, I guess what I could say is, who we are not. Anything that I say, if it doesn't ring true or sit well with you, let it go. Don't waste time. Let it go. I don't have absolute truth. The fact is that absolute truth cannot ever be spoken. It's never been written in a book. If you're trying to find it by other people's words, you'll never find it. You're looking outside of yourself. The absolute truth, the only place that it is inside of each of us. And how do we get inside? Meditate. I started with being regressed back in 1987, that's 24 years ago, and soon learned how to do it on myself. And I spent a couple of years doing that, and then several years training with other people to learn to regress other people back into their past lives. I guess most human beings for a period of time, or all human beings for a period of time, we don't resolve things as they come up. Something will come up in our life and we don't actually resolve it. We just leave it. And we've done this in past lives. And when we have done this, then that becomes an issue in our future lives. So we can go back and look at that. Fear is a good issue. There is no blame. There's no way that we can blame anybody for anything that has ever happened to us. That was a pretty difficult thing for me to learn in this life, because I had the pattern of blaming. Well, if somebody didn't act this way, then I wouldn't feel this way. If they treat me differently, I would do this. If I hadn't been abused when I was a child, then I wouldn't have had all these other issues. There was blame, 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 blame. There is no blame. I caused everything. There's nothing that you can't be at peace with, no matter what it is. Nothing. No matter how. And I've worked with, and I can compare war stories of my childhood in this life, and I've had worse childhoods. But quite simply, I just look at it. Well, what did I do to bring that on? To cause that to happen. And that's the purpose of it. And once you do that, then you can be at peace. You are free. Free of what? Free of your own thoughts. Law of karma, if I kill somebody, I'm going to be killed. If I steal from somebody, I'm going to be stolen from. If I tell a lie, I'm going to be... Past lives, you can go back and look at all these things, rather than just trying to deal with the facts all the time. You quite simply just go back and look at the cause. There is a cause for every effect. You can't have one without the other. And once you're in touch with your spirit guide and able to sit, calm yourself, go to a very safe place for you, would be different for each person, and you can sit and you will be able to see an image of the spirit. And spirit is no different than any of us. We are all just spirit, who has chosen or volunteered to come and walk with you through this life. And there isn't anything about you that your spirit guide doesn't know. Working with your spirit guide, you can get back into a past life, any of your past lives. Various different reasons for doing that. One is to resolve any issues that keep coming up for you, to understand patterns that just keep repeating over and over and over in your life. Understanding why we're attracted to a certain type of person or people, why we're attracted to this. Is there a need for any of you to be here to explore this? Absolutely no one need. We all have total free will. I applaud all of you for being here and to embark on this journey. What is life? Where did we come from? And all these answers, quite a few of these answers, are in our past lives. There's various different types of meditation. They're all valid. Find one that suits you, that works with you, if you need a little bit of help to expand on that, or to expand on the understanding of why one is better for you than another, use your spirit guide, go back into a past life to see if you ever had a past life where you practiced that. I've been a Buddhist monk several different times in my past life. So when I ended up going to a Zen Buddhist center, it was like taking a duck and throwing them in a pond of water. I just started swimming. And when you sit and be still, what you're doing is studying your mind. You gather your mind, calm it so you can look at it, and all the little pieces of garbage that's in there will just keep bubbling up, coming out, coming out. And that's natural. That's what you want to happen. And so many things that we feel, it's not just what it might appear to be on the surface. Dig a little bit, explore, look, ask questions. We'll do a little bit of work, and I would like to regress everybody into a past life. And first introduce you to your spirit guide, and so you can talk with your spirit guide, and you can go from there into a past life. And working with your spirit guide, going into a past life isn't the only thing that you can do with your spirit guide. Talk with your spirit guide. You can have fun with them, enjoy them. Kibitz, you don't have to, oh, holy one, oh, great one, You're just equal. They're just equal. They just have different roles. You have the body. You are karmically drawn back into a body onto planet Earth, because this is where you incurred your karma. And if this is where you incurred your karma, this is where you have to come back to resolve your karma. Once you get inside of yourself, and you can experience and truly feel your own spirit, you will realize how all-powerful and all-knowing you really are. But what is that veil that is between our consciousness right now and the consciousness of our spirit? If you're doing any sort of a journey, or you're doing something, you're sitting quiet, and a spirit comes to you, immediately test them. Open up your chakra. If they've come with any sort of ill intent, they'll go. They can't be around that, because that's just pure love. Our main chakra, and the center one, is right in our heart, center of our chest. And it's the center of love. And if you practice it, you can just imagine a beautiful green light just coming out of the center of your chest. Always keep yourself safe. And when I work with people, a group or a one-on-one, I always take them to a very safe place where they are safe. Really, all that I can do is show people, encourage them, and then show them different tools that they can use to explore, where you can get answers. If you're in that very quiet, what's referred to as Zen mind, which is totally still, just totally still, no thought in your brain. Your brain is just slipped out of gear into neutral. In that state, you are so aware that you can ask any question, no matter what it is. An answer will just come to you. And that's how powerful each and every one of us are. We all have that inner joy, that inner peace. And it's just there. All we need to do is just quite simply just go and get in touch with it. We don't have to get it. We don't have to gather it. We don't have to accumulate. We're just quite simply just go inside, meditate. Learn to meditate one step at a time. Every step that you take, just meditate. Just meditate. And to do that is just to be aware of either one step or one breath.
Meditation would benefit every single person on planet Earth. For like everybody, like I can't think of one thing that meditation wouldn't help you with. Absolutely everything. We all I seem to run into many people who, any person who's ever upset or feeling pain or sorrow, anything about anything, has a problem with anything. Like, meditate and I'm sure you will get over it and, you know, feel better about the whole situation. Like, meditation is so key to living a happy life. Like, you can't go through like the, you know, life situations without using meditation as a tool to benefit you. Otherwise you're gonna get yourself so angry and uptight over so many things, and it's not worth it. You just have to let go. And meditation is such a key tool in helping you let go of things, let go of unnecessary baggage. You know, I like what Charles referred to, the whole snowball effect. We go through life and we keep snowballing all this stuff, and we pile up all these things, all this stuff on the snowball, and then we get to a point where we've had too much, and we start ripping away layers of the snowball to figure out like who we are and where we came from, and start peeling back all these layers of the snowball. But they're only layers. Like, it's not, you know, the core. You have to get to the core to really find that answer. And, you know, all of us carry around so much of this extra weight, this extra baggage, this extra snow, that we have to, that meditation kind of peels all that away to get to the core and to find the true answer. And, you know, you find the answer to every question within yourself, and you do that through meditation.
With meditation, there's no right or wrong way to do it. The idea is that you want to develop a style that works for you. Some people use this as an opportunity to silence the subconscious, to quiet the mind. Others use it as a chance to creatively inspire themselves, or as we learned today, an opportunity to get in touch with spirit guides and even learn about our past lives. But one of the things about meditating is that you realize that when you have this choice to look inwards, it is the one place that you can find truth. Because oftentimes, this is not about trying to learn something new. It is about trying to remember something that we already know. This is Paradigm Shift, Sight Beyond Sight.
You'll be amazed at how it will, the sight will just come in. You'll start to get vision and you won't even be aware of it. But just keep going with it. Don't stop. Don't beat yourself up.